Hey guys, it is Marguerite and I am back, and this time I am talking about Luffy and Charlotte Katakuri. Now, I'm going to get straight to it. I'll try to get this done in 5 minutes, maybe 6. And the general question is, I'm going to ask it. It will be, it will be entirely opinionated. So you can leave your ideas in the comment section, or you cannot. You can like, you can dislike, whatever. I really don't give a shit. But I'm just going to ask the question and talk about it for a bit, and I'll leave it to you to put your points out there. Should Luffy, after One Piece manga chapter 886 in the Whole Cake Island arc 2017, beat Charlotte Katakuri? Okay, so let's get going. In chapter 886, I got a bit of a foreshadowing. You know what? Luffy's going to be able to see in the future. He's going to be able to kick Katakuri's ass, and he's going to get the win and all that stuff. But should he really be beating Katakuri so soon? You know what? Let me say my opinion, and then I'll say why I might be wrong. Then I'll be saying why I am right. So I think not. Luffy should not be beating Katakuri. Nope. And I'll tell you why people think Luffy should be beating Katakuri. So people are going to think that because Luffy is the main character, he should be winning. And for me, that's bullshit. And then the next thing that people are going to say is that, well, it's been foreshadowed that Luffy would win. Where has it been foreshadowed? And then the next thing they're going to say is that if Luffy is running away from Katakuri, how is he going to beat the Yonko? Luffy is not ready to take on a Yonko. He's not. He's just not there yet. And then you're going to say, if he keeps running, when will he stand to fight? Well, if he stands to fight, he should get killed. Right, guys? So let's look at this from a logical perspective. So if you're a Luffy fanboy and you're like, Luffy should win this one, and you're unable of thinking logically and unbiasedly, this video is definitely not for you. So we're going to take a look at the series for what it is. Post-time skip, Luffy defeated Oda Jones quite easily. Just some hockey, gear 3rd, gear 2nd, that's it. Simple stuff. Then we went to Punk Hazard, defeated Caesar. Caesar was nothing special. And now we got to the meat of the matter. We get to Dressrober. Now, when Luffy was in Dressrober, we begin to realize that Doflamingo is pretty damn powerful, because, this guy straight up walks over to an admiral and kicks at him. So, he's pretty badass. If anything, he's got balls. So now we say, you know what, Luffy versus Doflamingo, let's see where it's gonna go. Guys, 1 versus 1 without anybody's help, Luffy would have died. He would not have beaten Doflamingo, and I'll tell you why. I initially said that, you know what, if Luffy was going all out against Doflamingo from the start of the fight, he would have won. But I've come to retract those phrases, and simply because Doflamingo has so much more experience with his Devil Fruit, and Doflamingo was so much durable. Like, this guy got hit upon hit and he kept getting up. Now, it's very unlikely that at full power, no law, no one to intervene in the fight, no Sabo, no one at all, that Doflamingo would have taken that King Kong gun. Now, I'm not saying that the King Kong gun wouldn't have beaten. I'm saying that it wouldn't have allowed it to hit him. And remember, Luffy didn't have awakening. So the moment he runs out of Gear 4, which is the only thing that can give him an upper hand against Doflamingo, literally, he would have been killed. So, 1 versus Doflamingo, Luffy is taking the L. So let's go. We're not going to talk about Zou, because Zou never had much. It was a transition arc. It was built up to what's happening next, and that's Whole Cake Island. We landed on Whole Cake Island, and we started to fight a sweet commander, none other than Master Cracker. Now, Cracker was the guy who got rid of Mardy Monk, the pirate king himself, Urouge, and I must say, he pretty much shot on Urouge. So he escorted Urouge out of the territory, beat Urouge, and then Luffy came and Luffy fought against him. Now, seriously guys, 1 versus 1, would Luffy beat Cracker? No, guys. Cracker was able to cut through Gear 4 Haki. Okay? That's how strong Cracker was. He was that much stronger. And Cracker's bounty is 860 million. Something like that. and Smooth is 920. Yeah, so something like that. So Cracker has a very high bounty, higher than what Doflamingo's was. And let's say at 860 million, he was the man that Luffy was supposed to, fight. And the only way that he could have beat him was by that means of eating the crackers, where Nami soaks them with the rainwater and he ate them. He got full use tank man. So that's how Luffy got past Cracker. Now, I'm not going to say that Luffy isn't strong, but up until that point, I was starting to think, was the time skip really worth it? Because, I mean, he's come to the new world, and the same guys who are beating those guys from before that never took a 2-year time skip, I never took a break. They just headed straight to the new world after Sabao the Archipelago arc, after Ace was killed and stuff like that. Those guys are still alive, and I mean, some of them might have suffered injuries, kid. They might have lost an arm, kid. But they're still there, they're still alive. So, I mean, I think Luffy would give up an arm to become Pirate King. So I was like, you know what? Time skip wasn't worth it. So now we go on and we get things cracking. We won't even talk about him fighting Big Mom because he literally is not there yet. Now, let's take a look at this for what it is, guys. At the start of the fight, I was manhandling Luffy like he was some little bitch, and Luffy was like, you know what? I can't take this. Luffy knew he could not beat Katakuri. And even at the point where Katakuri could stop Luffy from going Gear 4, was at the point where I said, you know what? There's no way that Katakuri should be losing this fight. But apparently Luffy is going to win. And the reason why I say that is because in the foreshadowing and, regular shonen bullshit where the main character gets protected. Not all shonen, by the way. But the main character gets protected and they don't die. So, for that reason, Luffy will win. But Luffy really shouldn't win because Katakuri is like the man himself. He's the one who is supposed to protect Big Mom. When Luffy becomes Pirate King, Zoro is going to be the Katakuri of the Straw Hats. He's going to be the one to stand in front of Luffy and say, Captain, I got this. So if this type of man, the man protecting a Yonko, is about to lose to Luffy, it makes no sense because Luffy couldn't beat weaker guys. And listen, people, it doesn't matter that Luffy is getting stronger because Luffy has done nothing to get stronger. And in the past chapter 886, Luffy remembered something that really said that, it's in the heat of fights that your haki gets stronger. That is bullshit. Remembering something is not going to make him stronger, guys. Up until this point, he was literally ineffective against weaker guys. So it makes no sense for Luffy to win. But the only reason why Luffy is going to win is plot protection. Because the way that Luffy escaped from Katakuri, that is rubbish. Katakuri can see the future. Katakuri was calm. Katakuri was composed. Katakuri would have realized that Luffy was going to lose Gear 4. And he would have tracked him down. Katakuri, by the way, why is Luffy able to move after Gear 4 so much to the point that he's running around from Big Mom without Aki and he's not dead? Guys, if that is not plot protection, I don't know what is. And if you're going to say that, oh, he deactivated Gear 4, fuck that. If he was going to deactivate Gear 4, I'm pretty sure Katakuri would have seen it. And he deactivated it, let's say he deactivated it. He deactivated it so nicely, so perfectly, that he landed right in front of Brule, just waiting to be captured. Guys, come on. I'm not saying that you shouldn't like One Piece, but be honest about this. Should Luffy really be beating Katakuri at this stage? Fuck no.